What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Hobbit standard video. Today we're going to have a look at a blue-white Oculus deck list that has not only gotten fantastic upgrades, but can also take advantage of a card that has a secret interaction I think not many people know that is just waiting to be broken. Now, that card is Bilbo Thief in the Night, a 2-mana 2/2, spells you cast from anywhere other than your hand, costs 1 less to cast. Whenever Bilbo attacks, you may cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell from your graveyard. If an instant or sorcery spell cast this way will be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. So in this Oculus deck list, we have a lot of ways to fill up the graveyard. One of our main ways to do that are Most Decrepit Old Bird and Picklock Prankster. Both these cards have an adventure attached to them. So Most Decrepit Old Bird is a 1-mana 1/1 with Speak Secrets. It's a 2-mana sorcery adventure. You mill 4 cards and then you put an instant or sorcery card from among them into your hand. Then we have the Picklock Prankster, 2-mana 1/3, has Free to Fae, a 2-mana instant adventure. You mill 4 cards, put an instant sorcery or fairy card from among the milled cards into your hand. So the really cool thing with Bilbo is that Bilbo's wording allows him to cast adventure spells from the graveyard. Now, I personally think that this Oculus shell is a great way to take advantage of that interaction, but technically you could combine Bilbo with any other adventure card too, as long as it's in your graveyard. And like I said, truly an interaction I think is going to be broken at some point. Now in this deck, there's also a lot of value to be had out of like replaying cards like Helping Hand, for instance, or 1-mana sorcery where you can return a target creature card mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. This card is really important here because it's our main way to cheat out Abhorrent Oculus, which is one of our main win cons. As an additional cost to cast a spell, exile 6 cards from your graveyard. The creature has flying, and at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, manifest Dread. Now, if something happens to your graveyard and the Helping Hand strategy is shut down, we can transform into like a beatdown game plan with cards like Cosmogrand Zenith, 3-mana 2/4. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, choose 1. Create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens, and put a 1 counter on each creature you control. There's also 4 copies of Practice Offense in here because if you end up milling the card, you can use the flashback, bring it back out, and it's just a really great way to turn, a regular creature deck into something really scary. There's also 2 copies of Jetsy in here, a 3-mana 2/4. Jetsy enters prepared, and when Jetsy enters, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. You also have Oracle's Gift. This is an XX blue sorcery where you create X/0/0 green and blue fractal creature tokens and put X1 counters on each fractal you control. So just like another way for us to like pump some mana into, but that drawing the discarding is super valuable in case the Oculus is in our hand, we can't cast it, and then we can just put it in the graveyard, climb Helping Hand, and get it out. Additional reanimation is 2 copies of Leonardo's Technique. If we can sneak this card in for 2, we can return 1 or 2 target creature cards of mana value 3 or less from our graveyard to the battlefield. Interaction in this deck list comes from 4 copies of Get Lost and 4 copies of No More Lies. There's a bunch more interaction in the sideboard, as you can see, with like Seam Rips, more counter magic, all of that stuff. And I got a lot of inspiration from this deck list from like the Oculus decks that you're seeing around on MTGO. I just made a couple of changes to this. But honestly, I think Bilbo belongs in this deck. Bilbo is going to get broken one way or another. And I truly believe that this deck list is a good way to get that train started. So before we dive into the gameplay, I will show you guys my win rate, of course. I only played 4 games, but I won all 4 of them. Super small sample size, but they couldn't stop me when I was playing the deck, which is pretty awesome. So let's dive into gameplay now. You can check it out for yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments how you're trying to break Bilbo. All right, let's begin. No more bullshit. Let's start winning games. Oh, that's no lands. It's always something. I can't, what I would consider be a pretty mid start this, but sure. Not the worst, I guess. Cosmogrand, probably worth keeping on top. More aggro. The aggro gamers are here. Hello, friends. Astronaut. Mill Oculus, grab Helping Hand, GG easy. Please. No, it's sometimes so brutal. Just gotta fucking be done with it. Like, like fine. Hexing Squelcher, or sure. We do actually have some counter spells in here, so that could get kind of annoying. I kind of feel the urge to grab Helping Hand. Since it's a cheap spell, could work with Cosmogrand. Like, we are just gonna develop Cosmogrand here. Next turn, we can maybe do Practice Defense plus Helping Hand, and then we can just flood the battlefield a little bit, grow it a little bit. Yeah, we had like multiple turn 3 kills yesterday with fucking Boros Dwarves. I was shocked. It was really crazy. I was like, what is going on? Okay, this is sus. Let's see it then. Burst Lightning or something? That's fine. Still 2 for 1. Absolutely worth it. And we have the right way to reanimate it anyway, so. Helping Hand, Cosmo Grand Zenith. Watch me mill an Oculus now, I'm be real sad. Okay, we're fine. Yo, ridiculous 4 months. Thank you so much, bro. You have ruined my wildcards. I saved up from Q because I'm crafting all your Hobbit brews. How dare you? I have no wildcards left either. Like, I'm broke too, so... Sorry, man. We're both in it together, at least. What's crazy is that the Boros Dwarf deck costs 350 euros in paper, and 200 of that is lands. And 80 is Buster Swords. I can't. Oh, that's awful. We'll go close to the camera. That's awful. I did not know that. Lands, am I right? At least they're like a reasonable thing to buy. Like, I'd rather spend like a good amount of money on lands than on like one, you know, like spend 80 euros getting 1 copy of Shoulder It or some shit, so. Is this a double practice offense angle? Well, yes. Give me that lifelink. Just the 1/1s. It's too much value right now. Look at that. Hell yeah. Bowling Mountain really isn't expensive. I assumed like a lot of players would be fiending for it, but... Okay, looking pretty solid here, guys. Yeah, like, caverns, the thing is, like, when I build paper decks, like, sometimes, you know, you can make some changes every now and then. Like, you don't have to have caverns necessarily. Obviously, it's optimal, but it's not like, you know, make or break it if you can't put the caverns in your list, you know, so. When I play cookies in paper, I also, like, never worked with the, full, like, playset of... Or did I... What is it? The full playset of, like, the... I think initially, my first time I played cookies on paper, I had, like... 1 less Soul Cauldron in it because it was so expensive. And then, didn't have, like, all of the lands perfectly, so I cut some of those. But eventually, like, you just add them to it, but... In paper, at least there's some flexibility there to not do the most, like, optimal thing. Also for Arena, by the way, of course. My Soul Cauldrons now all have home in Commander. Because Cookies is fucking dead. Well, Cookies, like, the last Cookie deck we actually played with Marvel Superhero upgrades actually wasn't that bad, but, you know. RIP, Teething Murmlet. Alright, there we go. It's nice that these pricey cards usually retire into my commander decks. Yeah, I just retired them in there, you know, it's cool. Not the end of the world. Opponent did actually play, what is it, Hexing Squelcher. I might just want to opt out of counterspells altogether here, to be honest. Okay. Pauper Commander. Yeah, that sounds vibey. I have never played myself, but it sounds vibey. We went 8-1 with Rakdos Treasures. The Sackville Bagginses are so good. Rakdos Treasures, sick. Best of 1 or best of 3? Yeah, I have said it before. Like, I need like a whole day to dedicate to Sackville Bagginses brews. Like, we need a Sunday, or what is it, Sackville Sunday tomorrow. All Bagginses brews. Best of 3. If you want to share it, like, I'll happily love to check it out. Sackville Sunday could be a funny one. Yeah. It's Saturday right now, but tomorrow is Sunday, so that can be Sackville Sunday. Could do it. Let's go Cosmogrand. Lucky you and all 4 color control players, so thanks for, you know, keeping them away from me. Just a link to the deck list in the chat, like you can shove it on Moxfield or something if you don't know where to put it. Lightning Strike, 2 for 1 on Cosmic Grin again, and it takes me 1 mana to buy it back. Opponent is not in a good spot right here. They're going down. Ooh, I could also get an eyeball. Kind of want to get an eyeball. I don't need more lands. Yippee! Eyeball. And Jetsy's Oracle's Gift as well. Look at her go. Will Pauper ever get added to Arena as a format? I hope so. Opponent is shocked, I guess. House, what heavy? Sure. I'm just gonna block that with Jetsy. Feels pretty easy. Probably fire off Get Lost on Howl Squad or maybe on Nova Hellkite, I guess. Herb is getting pretty close to being good too. I think this Howl Squad heavy currently isn't bothering me too much, but this bird do need to be 2 because else he gets pinged away by Nova Hellkite, so. Flip is tempting, but also unnecessary. Any? Another Nova Hellkite. I'm just gonna use Get Lost on that. Remember when Jatsy was an A-drop? Bulge. An A-drop. Sheesh. Herb is out of range now. Yay. Magecraft Jadsy was Giga Chat. Love that. Oh, I thought they were already going to combat. I need to look in. What do we have here? I mean, Get Lost is really tempting because it does stop Nova Hellkite. It's probably just better for me to run that over anything else. Yeah. Always cool when people refer to, like, older cards, you know? An era. Why Shook, Land, and Burb? What? Oh, Shook the Land and Burb. Kind of want to just keep my life total as high as possible. Maybe I'm silly for that, but my clock feels similar enough. Little janky due to wildcard shortage? I mean, you got an 8-1 record. That's dope. A 1-lander. Oops. Okay, a 0-lander. Wait, I was so excited. The vibes are in shambles. Yo. I really just want to see Bilbo interact with any of these adventure cards, but it's just so hard to, like... Well. Let's play to this, I guess. Yikes. Go for a disty. We can get this land, at least we can get an Oculus to turn after that. Pretty fucking slow, but it's fine. Turn 4 Oculus is alright, you know? Okay. Let's go, Jetsy. Oh shit, it's Reanimator versus Reanimator. This is gonna get interesting. Well, Bilbo. I actually feel the urge to develop Bilbo here so I can replay Helping Hand, but the next turn getting Cosmogrand plus Oculus seems pretty damn good too. Oh no, Bilbo! I guess I gotta. Shit. Rip. There he goes. Oh wait, what? Wait. They went white because they couldn't go black. That's so interesting, actually. Holy shit. I bet it's also kind of like a bad thing, I guess, in one way, because they did want Deceit into the graveyard, I assume, then. So not entirely sure how to interpret that, I guess. Rip eyeball. Yo, Troy, Prime to tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for the, you know, dedication. Thanks for sticking around. Wait, that is on human, right? Human. Shit, no value. Yeah, Cavern is like real awkward here, for us. You're at 11. I got a lot of power, but... Oh no, they just milled Bringer. It's so over. That's exactly what they needed, I think, if they are sitting on a superior Spider-Man. Chat, remember me fondly, as all my creatures are finding their way into the yard, I fear. But if they don't, we can maybe win here. Ah, fuck. Never didn't have it. Damn, what an incredible mill. Holy shit. Lucky. So lucky. Because else they would just have the seat. We wouldn't really have given a fuck about that. Yikes. Yeah, the worst thing is that deck plays Cavern of Souls, so that's just really a very efficient way to buy stun rolling. They were probably just stun locked, I guess. They're like, wow, I can't believe it. Yeah, we literally don't have much for this matchup, man. We really don't. He's gotta be fast as hell somehow. I don't even know if running that much removal is worth it. Like, they either get it or they don't, you know? I wonder if he played Dawn's Truce over Get Lost. I wonder if we just don't give a shit about any of that. Does Cavern rotate? Cavern does rotate. Yeah. There is a chance. There is a chance I could mill an Oculus with my... or surveil an Oculus, I guess. Let's try it. Lucky one time, lucky 2 times, and no. Don't necessarily need that on top, though. Your instant speed, perfect. We don't have to run anything out right now, then. Well, a revealed no more lies feels kind of useless, but it's still fine, I think. Reanimator super dead on rotation. Yeah, Bringer rotates too. Bringer is an Ixalan card. Yeah, right? Bringer's an Ixalan card? It's a little intense. Can be quite a toxic card sometimes. Cavern. Yeah, like the superior Spider-Man, you know... Deceit shenanigans will continue, but at least no Bringer. I think it's a lot fairer if they, like, use Superior Spider-Man to get Arden or something, It's Brazil's favorite card, Formidable Speaker. Ain't no way, they're playing it, chat. Jeez. And Bringer rotates, I'm gonna be stuck trying to cheat Arden in a gigantic Cactuar. Alid. I assume this opponent has Cavern in their hand that are just waiting to fire it off, but it's fine. A 4/4 Valgavoth isn't the scariest thing on the planet, you know, if that's what they're going for. Oh yeah, Excruciator goes to true. Is that Duskmourn? That's true. Alright, go for it. iPez. Oh my god, hold on. Arena. Trying to like open a different tab here. What I got? Dude, how many copies of Helping Hand? Sheesh! Bilbo! Either way, I'm just gonna slam a Prax Offense here. And, of course, hold on to No More Lies. Just in case. Just in case. Valgavoth is leaving us as well. Reanimate's toast. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the bat of some, like, modern reanimation targets. Like, I guess some of the Final Fantasy guys. Like, you got, who is it? Like, Bahamut or whatever? Who's reanimating Valgavoth? I am. Yay, counterspell worked. Suck it, Cavern. Yeah, Vaultborn Tyrant gone. RIP to Jankzilla. Damn, this is like such a wacky do-nothing hand. That's crazy. Ooh, I got my single Ghost Vacuum. The power of the one-off. Loves it. Yeah, finally used for Progenitus. Well, Progenitus is used by Jankzilla, and it's high key, like it puts in a work in that deck list. Somehow you wouldn't expect it, but it does put in a work. Gadzi, Bringer, Vicious Rivalry. Okay, a little bit of removal, border wipe vibe. Get rid of all of these guys. Let's go here and hold on to Free Defay. Vein Ripper, yeah. And then Vein Ripper and Pioneer Challenge. I don't give a fuck. That was such a fun deck, man. Oh my goodness. Rakdos mid-range with the Sorin. A vibe. You've been reanimating Ripper into Mirror. Nice. Alright, Prankster. I need you to mill an Oculus for me. I need you to lock the fuck in. And get this done. Can you do that? Wow. Incredibly disappointing. I was expecting better. Yikes. Chat, a whole lot of nothing right now. Uh-oh. Please. Not even a Bilbo. Why is this so noble? What is noble? What is noble in the deck? What the hell? Is that BM or something? Or did they misclick? Like what? Noble. Oh, Kiora. Jesus Christ. Kiora's a noble? Wow. Dude, I'm gonna crack my vacuum, get art in, and live my best life. They're trying to go for the Kiora value. Well, let me tell you, you're not gonna get it. Arden's also a noble. Ah, I see. So a legitimate pick. The miserable vibes continue here. His Ghost Vacuum is great, but the rest of the deck is not really giving at the moment. Glarb is a noble. Wow. Glarb should be cancelled for what he did to Helga. Yo, Mind Powers? I'm not from Brazil, but perhaps this deck could benefit from speakers of the formidable persuasion. Well, no way. You may be onto something here. Is that a wizard? Oh, that's human. No, Kiora, please don't make a giant octopus. It's gonna ruin the tour. Oh, hell. Can I even crack this vacuum because of the bringers? Like, I don't think I can, right? Fuck, man. Oh, bringers is if cast. Okay, we're good. Right, I forgot about that. Dude, I'm real nervous. This is looking questionable at best. At A8. Need something good. Old burp. Let's see what you can do then. Oh, I see an eyeball. I see an eyeball. All hope is not lost. The Oculus is here, ready to make some chum blockers for that 8/8. Sick. Loves it. We're back. All it takes is an eyeball. Old bird has her back. Nah, for real. That's the bestie right there. Awesome. Maybe there's a win possible with Praxophens. I think so. 2 Praxophens next turn can get there, right? Technically lethal next turn. Especially now that they shock that. What are they trying to set up? Like, just Oracle's Gift here? I mean, I don't really give a fuck if Kiora makes another octopus. It's a legendary anyway. Hopefully opponent makes some fractals and fully taps out. Yeah, if Big Look Prankster can be an Unkelman, how is, like, Old Burb a rare? It's sorcery speed too, not even instant speed. It doesn't even have vigilance, it gets mogged by Big Look Prankster as an Unkelman. The opponent knows their time's up. That's fine. Oh, is that a Roboroid? Bookworm? Not a Roboroid. They don't want to, like, tap out somehow, but what is their last card then that they're so attached to? Superior Spider-Man. Alright, let's think about this. Anything that's... Okay, so... let's hit my own... Big Look Prankster? Yeah, because that's the only thing that flies. But I can't stop that. I don't care. You're too late with it regardless. Like, behind combat, so... Jets! We got ourselves a win. Let's go, baby! Prax Fence. You rock. Look at these guys. Dominating these guys. Shitting on Sultai Reanimator, but I mean, obviously that vacuum helped. So we'll take it. Sweet. I mean, I don't hate burp on 2. Try it. When Ghost Vacuum leaves us, what is going to be the best graveyard hate? You still have Soulstone. Yeah, Rest in Peace also leaves. So Soulstone would be pretty solid. Or Soul Guide, sorry. Soulstone. Soul Guide. Soulstone is the land. Yeah, that seems like an option. Scavenging Ooze. I guess Scavenging Ooze is foundations, but that's also green, so... Yeah, it's gonna get a bit interesting, I think, to try and figure out what the Graveyard Hate to run going forward, because a lot of it leaves, and we haven't really gotten any new good Graveyard Hate cards, so... Maybe we'll enter an era of reanimation being broken. Oh, yeah, the Ooze artifact. Shit, you're right. I thought you were referring to the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, the Ooze artifact from Team NT. Yeah, that's probably our best new thing going forward, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I thought y'all meant the green one. Yeah, the Team NT card. That may be it. We also have Smaug. Smaug is also pretty cool Graveyard Hate, but... Fuck, dude. Their curve. Need Decrepit Burp to mill an Oculus and give me a helping hand ASAP. No Oculus in there though. We're just gonna have to get lost to Hired Claw here. Yeah, the Ooze is definitely the best one. I don't want to get hit by Nova Hellkite. Get me out of here. Can't spend eternity here. Naughty Pine. Fuck, dude. Smaug is on the way too. There's like Boros aggro, but they have like dragon synergy. How the hell do I get out of this one? I was gonna say we're gonna need to see an Oculus right now. Two decrepit old birds. That's what my defense is. I'm cooked. Two old birds. Well. At least we're blocking. And on top of that, I do have a Practice of Fence to come back from, so who knows? Is there a way for me to just get back to him on the way? So if I do this, Oculus is gonna hit for 14, Old Burb is gonna hit for... Dude, I think we're good. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're good. I think we steal this. There's no way. Practice of Fence is a very, very funny magic card. Very funny magic card. Holy shit, dude. This is insane. Fucking filthy. How do you win? How do you win there? They were dominating us the whole game, and we just take Practice of Fence. Boom. Dead. Fair and balanced, yeah. Fair and balanced. Holy shit. Seems like a card that's just going to define creature decks for 3 years. Yeah, absolutely. That is messed up. Well, if they're playing... They could be Cavern players. I don't know, though. Hey, Ryan. How y'all doing? I'm good. How are you? Playing some Oculus right now. That was messed up. My god. Like, that was... Everybody's playing these aggro decks. I just want to play fucking Bilbo and get some value out of that. But he's so hard to justify against aggro. Like, let me Bilbo, dude. What's a girl gotta do to play Bilbo up in here? The most? I'm gonna keep one Bilbo for good luck. If you are an Oculus enjoyer, you know what we're about to do here. And we're doing it. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, the next turn may confuse you a little bit. But real eyeballers cast a turn here. And discard Oculus. No lands played, but a turn 2 Oculus. The real eyeballers know. No, it's true. It's true. Fuck the lands. We want to turn 2 Oculus. We're playing Legacy Reanimate. Yeah, basically. Basically. But we are against 2 higher claws, which is kind of scary. Unfortunately, Oculus makes chum blockers. That's okay. Forces them to, like, pump it. You gotta pump it up. What is this? Timeless? I know, right? It's an urge to hit him. Okay, I was gonna say, I think I'm just gonna fire off Prax Defense. Oh, we humiliated them. Yeah, I was gonna hit him for 12 because then next turn it's lethal if they can't deal with it. Holy shit, they got wrecked. Bilbo's like, I'm here, girl. I'm here. But now I have no ways to fill up the graveyard. Like, I can't do that. Come on, Bilbo. Okay, Bilbo's here again, and this time around the Picklock Prankster. See, that is a lot more reasonable. Okay, so hear me out. I dream of a curve where we play Bilbo on 2. Then turn 3 we go Picklock Prankster. We're gonna mill Helping Hand. Bilbo casts Helping Hand for us and brings an Oculus to the field. How about that? Man, we're against Demir. Rip Bilbo. You're gonna fucking die. Yeah, it sounds pretty good to me too. Rip Bilbo. He got hit by a bazooka, I'm sure. Please live. It's just Bilbo. Don't be scared. Well, you know, at least he eats removal up then. I guess. Enough shit. But we're sticking the bird there. Nah, we get more value out of that in the long run. One less beer trying for Oculus. Yeah, I guess so, man. I guess so. Oof. Doomsday Crusader in the yard already? I don't want to hold up No More Lies here. I think I need to. I don't want to get hit by a Kuvert or a Superior Spider-Man here. One Bilbo took 5 life. Oh, seriously. Well, that's just going to discard my No More Lies, so I may as well... Well... Go for it, because then I'll just play my Prankster out. Useless. I have nothing to hide. Rude. Got the seat. Grandson retirement. Yeah. Rip Granny. Got some value. There's low-key an urge to reanimate Bilbo there because you can play multiple Helping Hands, I guess, but... Yeah, let's see. Oculus might kill us. If they get Excruciator, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, it'd be tough. The urge to bring out Bilbo is so strong. It's slower though, but it reanimates so much. I kind of want to go Bilbo. I know it's crazy, but... Like, the thing is, because I have practice events in the yard, and this opponent's playing so much interaction, and like, or like, also kind of just messes us the fuck up. Yeah, like, exactly, we have to go in for the kill. We can't not do it. We can't not do it, sadly. The pressure of Excruciator just... Like, we cannot really be in, like, a value... If this was a value matchup, I would have probably gone for it, but... The fact that they can just... Excruciator can just murder us is just really bad. Alright, let's do this. Holding on to a potentially wacky no Merlize. That's 12 right now. Okay, we gotta fire off one more. To get the hell out of here. Oculus, no! It's okay. Still a lot. Jadzi took the place of Kiora. We were playing Steam Core in here. Diversion unit with Bilbo? Wait, what does that have to do with Bilbo? Oh, this fucker. Okay, wait. I didn't realize there was a prankster under there. Let's go. Why did you fire off the second Brax defense? Well, so that I would still have a lot of damage if they had interaction. We had double strike on the prankster. Yeah, we went for lethal. This is Spellbeer's matchup, right? Yeah. Good though, you good, you good. Get lost? Do I need it? I feel like I could cut some of them. I think we just don't really care too much about anything that they present, necessarily. That's alright, Troll, you good, you good. Yeah, they had 5 open. No, Bilbo's gonna fucking work, trust. Bilbo against the world. Ooh. We could do some Oculus shenanigans here. Well, not even really, because these are 2 tap lands, so it doesn't even work. I'll keep it though, because it's good, but we can't all do the discard. And then not play a land trick. Okay, wait, now we could do it. But it feels very unjustified. Like, I feel like I can't do it against such a removal heavy deck like the Mirror. You know, they just kill that shit and we get punished. So let's not... Nah, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. Against the Mirror, where there are like 20 pieces of interaction, like hell no. Maybe even counter spells. Nah, I'm sorry. Not against the Deceits. Yeah, they could even bounce it with Deceit turn 2 as well. The blue. It's too dangerous. What the hell, sure. I mean, it sucks a little bit, but... Yeah, that was mad aggressive. I mean, I get it, but that was crazy aggressive. We'll never know how good that was for him. Gonna pass here. A little bit more discard? Yeah, you could. You could for sure. So far, it's been okay, though. Rizzler. Rizzler's fine. People tend to say that running Charter Course is a good one, which is pretty alright. Holy shit. It's Bilbo. But honestly, I think my best line is to just go to discarding here. Like, and ironically. That's so weird. But there's an Oculus in our yard now, so discard to hand size. W. Well, survival chance of this Oculus, literally like 1%, I think. 1% survival chance. Rip to my eyeball and get hit by a bazooka, because, yeah, no, that was... Oh, everybody could predict that. Fortunately, it didn't do it on my end step, though, so we have an opportunity to play another helping hand. Let's try again. Another day. That'll teach him. I probably had removal, but I didn't want to play into No More Lies. At least that gives me a Manifest Dread trigger. Pretty worth it. Yeah, we got like 8 cards in the yard right now, so we start hardcasting them too, but you hardcast it once and then you kind of run out of the potential to do so, I guess, so... Yeah. Yeah, Wistfulness is in green. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can obviously do the blue-blue, but yeah, if you want to take more advantage of it, you gotta... You could play, like, starting towns and stuff and hope for the best there. It's going crazy up in here. I'm gonna play... You know who I'm playing. My guy Bilbo. Give me those helping hands back. Oh, I can play Pick Luck Prankster for 1. W Bilbo! W Bilbo. I guess Bilbo also discounts Practice Offense. That's kind of sexy, though. Like, people are sleeping on Bilbo for real. Bilbo Doubters and Shambles. You're doing black. Sure. Bilbo the Goat. Hey, let's go, Bilbo. I'm telling you guys, Bilbo is going to ruin them this turn. If Bilbo gets double strike... Kind of cute. Sadly, it doesn't trigger twice, but still good enough. Thanks for discarding my Oculus. So sweet. So polite. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's an attack trigger. So it's okay. He doesn't get value. But a fear of missing out, he would do it, but... Fear of missing out Bilbo pile. Dude, I can't believe it made it here. Hold up. Gotta protect Bilbo. Yo. Hell yeah! Bilbo Inti FOMO. I think double No More Lies protects me from the worst things, like board wipes and shit. Short King, that's true. I don't want to cast one of the adventure cards with Bilbo too, because it'll feel like make me feel really cool. It'll make me feel like so cool, you know? Bilbo is instant sorceries and artifacts. Yeah, please don't concede, opponent. That would be annoying. Let's try to bully them. Not that I give a shit about this deceit, but it's just funny. What are you gonna do? Pay to 3? And lose? What I thought. Maybe they try to, like, open up. Maybe they try to bait it out. It's fine as well. Still playing it. The game. Hey, yo, please let me Bilbo. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Bilbo was gonna go crazy. And I think especially, like, against being able to buy your spells back against, like, more mid-rangey decks could be really cool. We've just seen a lot of aggro, but...